From the Central New Jersey Home News from the year 1971, U.S. Open in Garden by Sam McHale. It's that time of year again when the boys with the golden arms will be coming your way via ABC TV on Saturday afternoons 3:30 to 5 p.m., commencing with the BPAA U.S. Open next Sunday through Saturday at Madison Square Garden. With $100,000 up for grabs, the series ends with bowling's TV World Series, the $125,000 Firestone Tournament of Champions, scheduled for April in Akron, Ohio. The overall 1972 Professional Bowlers Association PBA prize fund, the richest ever, will exceed the $2 million mark. The U.S. Open is the first in a series of 13 weekly PBA TV specials. Preliminary, qualifying, and match game finals will be held in the 48-lane Garden Bowling Center, and the finals will be on specially constructed lanes in the 4,500-seat Felt Forum. Formerly known as the Bowling Proprietors Association of America All-Star, the tournament, although being sponsored by the BPAA, is conducted by Eddie Elias, founder and director of the PBA. The big jump in the value of the U.S. Open from $75,000 a year ago makes it the second richest stop on the PBA Tour. First place will be $10,000, an increase over the $8,000 won last year by Mike Lamangello, North Babylon, New York. The field will consist of 96 league bowlers and 96 from the PBA ranks. The league bowlers will have won their spot into the U.S. Open through eliminations conducted in their home states. The format employed in all the PBA tournaments include 24 qualifying games, 8 games of semifinals, and head-to-head contests, separates the men from the boys. Yet it's downright amazing how the aspiring amateur will take time off from work and incur many expenses just for the privilege of being led to the guillotine. A most hard, healthy, and wealthy breed, the amateur bowler. If a bowler can't average 210 or better on his home lanes, then he shouldn't expect to earn any money on the Pro Tour. The cutoff going into the finals is usually somewhere around the 220 average mark, and this is for 32 highly competitive games preceding the finals. Much too high for any working man bowler. At the start, the National BPAA All-Star was a good thing and conducted by the Bowling Proprietors Association solely for bowlers of its member houses. But during the past 10 years, interest in the tournament faded, due mainly to lack of TV coverage. In 1968, the BPAA was gasping its last breath. Because of the Professional Bowlers Association and the BPAA, the tournament was revived and made a permanent stop of the PBA with full TV coverage. Now the tournament is alive, but the amateur is dead, for the pros are doing the most meticulous job of scalping the amateur. Not one amateur has ever emerged the winner since the pros moved in. Obviously, it is better to have lived and be scalped than not to have lived at all.